So this one-to-one relationship is important because when you use the related function, this function can only be used if the two tables are connected by a one-to-one relationship. All right. Basically, again, use our previous example. You're trying to calculate the earnings per share as a calculated column in the income statement. Okay. The income statement provides you the earnings information. Okay. You need to divide the earnings by the number of shares outstanding, and that information was from the balance sheet. Okay, so you need to retrieve shares outstanding information from the balance sheet. And if your income statement is regarding Apple on September 30th, 2023, you need to be able to retrieve that particular observation again regarding Apple on September 30th, 2023 from the balance sheet so that you can divide the earnings by the shares outstanding corresponding to the same date for the same stock. Okay, so in our case, we just have one stock in all the tables, then there's no problem. All the tables are connected by date, that's fine because date itself can identify a single observation in all those tables. Okay, so September 30th, 2023 in the income statement will be linked to just only one observation of this September 30th, 2023 in the balance sheet information because we just have one stock here. All right. So one date is going to determine a single observation in both the income statement and the balance sheet. All right. Assuming we have tables contain multiple stocks, Apple and Tesla. All right. Then if you try to retrieve information regarding September 30th, 2023, you also need to specify which stock you're talking about on that date. Okay. I need to divide earnings in September 30th, 2023 for Apple, okay, the stock Apple, all right? I need to divide the earnings of Apple on September 30th, 2023 by the shares outstanding of Apple on that same date. I cannot divide the earnings of Apple on September 30th, 2023 by the shares outstanding of Tesla on that same date. That makes sense, okay? So basically, you are using the related function to retrieve information from the balance sheet for the same stock on the same date, such that you will calculate a meaningful earnings per share. That's why this related function can only work in a one-to-one relationship, because you are basically trying to retrieve that one single observation in another table that exactly matches this one observation in the current table you are working on. Okay, only based on this exact match you can calculate a meaningful data field.